Hello, and welcome to another video. Today, I am pleased to share with you my next collector booster from Murders at Karlov Manor. Let's get started. Benthic criminologists. 4 blue for a 4/5. Creature, merfolk wizard, common. Whenever Benthic criminologists enters the battlefield or attacks, you may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, draw a card. Scientists from the Simic Combine are regularly seconded to various detective agencies in hopes that sharing their expertise will improve the guild's tarnished reputation. Repeat offender. 1 black for a 2/1. Creature, human assassin, common. 2 black. If repeat offender is suspected, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Otherwise, suspect it. Blasted sketch artist did too good a job. Looks like it's time for me to lie low for a little while. Bite down on crime. 3 green for a sorcery, common. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may collect evidence 6. This spell costs 2 less to cast if evidence was collected. Target creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Fairy Snoop. 1 blue black for a 1/4. Creature, fairy detective, common. Flying, disguise, 1 hybrid blue black hybrid blue-black. When Fairy Snoop is turned face up, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Sudden setback. 2 blue, blue. For an instant. Uncommon. The owner of target spell or non-land permanent puts it on the top or bottom of their library. Look, buddy, you're not in trouble. I just want to ask you a question. Fester Leech. Black for a 1/1. Creature. Zombie Leech. Uncommon. Whenever Fester Leech deals combat damage to a player, you mill 2 cards. 1 black. Fester Leech gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. 4 dead in zombie leech attack. Dozens nauseated. 10th District Times headline. Glint Weaver. 5 green, green. For a 3/3. Creature. Spider. Uncommon. Reach. When Glint Weaver enters the battlefield, distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures. Then you gain life equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. The spider just loved how the gems twinkled and the high-class prey they attracted. A full art forest. A showcase. Crowel Whipcracker. Black, green. For a 3/2. Creature. Insect Assassin. Uncommon. Reach. When Crowel Whipcracker enters the battlefield, Destroy target token an opponent controls. Do not approach. Stay a safe distance away. And then take 5 more steps back. And a showcase. Demand answers. 1 red. For an instant. Common. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or discard a card. Draw 2 cards. I suppose, from Aurelia's perspective, she was being generous by giving us 1 entire day to solve the most complex case in Ravnican history. Alquist Proft. Case Notes. Ansrag's Rampage. 3 red, red. For a sorcery, rare. Destroy all artifacts you don't control. Then exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of artifacts that were put into the graveyard from the battlefield this turn. You may put a creature card exiled this way onto the battlefield. It gains haste. Return it to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. An extended art. Lamplight Phoenix. 1 red, red. For a 3/3. Creature Phoenix. Rare. Flying. When Lamplight Phoenix dies, you may exile it and collect evidence 4. If you do, return Lamplight Phoenix to the battlefield tapped. The only warning was the faint smell of burning plasma. Our extended art commander card. Counterpoint. 3 blue, black. For an instant. Rare. Counter target spell. You may cast a creature, instant, sorcery, or planeswalker spell from your graveyard with mana value less than or equal to that spell's mana value without paying its mana cost. Nice theory, but I'm going to have to poke some holes in it. and a showcase. Aurelia, the law above. 3 red, white for a 4/4. Legendary creature, angel, rare. Flying, vigilance, haste. Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, you draw a card. Whenever a player attacks with 5 or more creatures, Aurelia, the law above, deals 3 damage to each of your opponents, and you gain 3 life. And a foil, borderless, meticulous archive. Land, plains, island, rare. Meticulous archive enters the battlefield tapped. When meticulous archive enters the battlefield, surveil 1. And a clue token. There we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today while we opened another Murders at Karlov Manor collector booster. And just for fun, I would be curious to hear what you might take if we happened to be drafting the collector booster. I think for me, Aurelia seems like it would be the pick, but I do want to hear from you. Make sure you leave a comment, and I'd love to talk with you. And of course, please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I put out new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. But that will do it for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.